Hey guys, what's going on? UltimatDjz here with another Star Trek Fleet Command video for you. Welcome in. How you doing? Hey, if you, before we get started, because I know I'm going to forget later, like the video, okay? Subscribe to the channel, leave your comments below, and we'll talk about them, okay? Hey, I wanted to spend a little bit of time today talking about Crucible of War, and only the strongest alliances will be triumphant. What does this mean? This means the same thing that we've been saying ever since Crucible first presented itself back in December of 2019. For the last 9 months, we have been experiencing, for the most part, a monthly Crucible of War. I think there was 1 month where we didn't get it. Crucible of War, folks, is a great test of the activity level of your alliance. A great test of the activity level of your alliance, but it's super easy. Some people get really overwhelmed, okay? Some people said on the official Discord when this came out, gosh, another event that I'm not going to be able to complete. Why? Why not? Why can't you complete it? And if you cannot complete it, take a good look in the mirror, okay? Because if you're not doing your solo, then you're dead weight to your alliance. And if your alliance is not completing the alliance milestones, then you need to move on to greener pastures. All right, let's talk about it. All right, how can your alliance complete it, and why would you want to? Love it. Love it. Okay. So let's take a look. The 3 parts of Crucible of War. It's a 3-day event designed to test alliances. To succeed, you need active players killing hostiles. All right, active players. So let's take a look at these 3 events. You got the Alliance Milestone, which is the Alliance part of this, with the thing that brings everybody together. You've got a leaderboard, and you've got the Milestone. Now, the leaderboard we're not really going to address today because it is a classic leaderboard. The strongest ships can hit the highest hostiles. They're worth so many more points. But I will point out, guys, it's just a trite payout. It's not a huge deal to not be able to play super high in the Alliance leaderboard. It's Tritanium. That's all it is, okay? Just a little extra Tritanium, not the end of the world. This event is actually probably one of the most well-balanced events, okay? I know that there is a VIP aspect, but there should be, okay, in most events. And this is it. The fact that you have the milestones and the Alliance milestones make this event perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. So let's take a look at our next slide. Let's start with the solo milestone. This is what you can do as a player. The Crucible of War solo milestone is based on destroying hostiles, okay? Those hostiles award points value. So I'm going to send you mine as well, and I'm going to throw this in the graphics room very, very quickly. And pull up. Yeah, here we go. Now, this is for Destroy Hostiles 2, and here's Destroy Hostiles 1. Now, I want to do some quick math with you guys because at my level, it is different, okay? I fully acknowledge that it's different for the higher levels as far as the level of hostiles and how many you need to hit. But I did go through a couple of different players, and I asked a couple of different players what their points looked like and how many they were going to need to kill. So there is the ones for me. All right, I've got to get 264,000 points, but I can also hit higher level hostiles. I want to go back to this on this solo milestone, all right? And here was my personal math on this when I looked at it, is that your solo milestone should be potentially in the neighborhood of 50 to 75 hostiles. For most players in the upper 20s, low 30s, mid 30s, maybe even upper 30s, okay, that you are going to need 50 to 75 approximate hostiles. Now, once you get up into your 40s and you have to hit the Soul Traders, it's different because the Soul Traders are worth so many more points. All right? The points per hostile is the same for all players, but the milestones are not. You guys got this on point. Look at the number of points that are required. And you say, well, the solo is not the problem. Well, good. Then let's move forward. The solo is going to award you 400 trophies. 400 gold trophies, by the way. All right? 400 gold trophies. Keep this in your mind. It's not an Alliance trophy. These are gold trophies. They count towards the Alliance milestone event. All right, kill higher, get more points for the higher level hostiles, so forth and so on. Take a look at there. Level 14, which, by the way, a level 14 might be flying in a jelly. That jelly might be able to take out level 20s, right? If you can kill level 20s with a baby jelly, that's 1,400 points divided by 30. 1,400 divided by 30, that's 47 hostiles. 47 hostiles. Now, I'm going to use the example of 50 hostiles in my upcoming math. All right? The Alliance Milestone. This is what's got everybody twisted, and it shouldn't. All right? The event caps out at 2 million points. 2 million points is where it caps out. You get points for using combat ships. You get points for silver trophies, which we're not going to even use today in our math. We're going to leave the silver trophies completely out of it because that is a pay component, and I'm here to prove to you how easy this event is without paying. All right, gold trophies, which everybody gets 400 per day. If you do max participation, everybody can get 400 for 3 days. That's 1,200 trophies you're going to get. All right, and you need 2 million points. So somebody's going to say, gosh, that's impossible. I can't get to 2 million points. Yes, you can. Here's how. Let's math it out, folks. Let's do some math. And now you've got it in visual form so you guys can see it. Guys, let's pretend that the average player is using a Saladin. Now, folks, if you're in an alliance and you're only a level 14 or a level 20, you don't have a Sally. But somebody in your alliance probably has a Sally or higher. So let's use the average of a Sally. You'll see that a Sally is going to give you 29 points. Any level 28 ship. Any level 28 ship is going to give you 29 points, plus you get 1 point just for killing the hostile. That means for killing a red hostile, by the way, any red hostile, and I'm going to give you a sneaky hint here in a minute. But if you're hitting 39s and 40s to do your solo, whatever, that's fine. All right, let's pretend you're using a Sally to kill those 39s. That means you're getting 30 points towards the Alliance Milestone. All right, so go back to the math screen. 50 kills. I'm going to say just if you did 50 kills a day, which is, by the way, super duper easy and takes hardly any time. But 50 kills in a Sally. That means you're going to get 1,500 points during that day. 50 kills at 30 points means that you contribute 1,500 points per day to your alliance. 50 kills, by the way, is probably most people's dailies. Just FYI. Okay? Most people can do their dailies with 50 reds, if not more. But that means you're going to get 1,500 points a day or 4,500 points over the 3 days. You also, if you're doing your solo, which you guys are saying is so easy, okay? So easy, you're going to get 400 gold trophies per day, meaning you're going to get 1,200 trophies over the 3 days. Those trophies are worth 30 points, meaning that over 3 days, you're going to get 36,000 points on the Alliance board just from dailies, or just from the trophies. So one player in one alliance is now capable of supporting its alliance with 40,500 points over the 3 days. Okay, that's not points per player per day. That's per event. 40,500 points per that player for the event for the 3 days. So look over. Let's math it out in the blue there. An alliance with 50, and 50 has always been the number. 50 has always been the number. We've talked about 50 a zillion times on this show. An alliance with 50 players participating. 50 players doing their milestones, folks. They will score in 3 days 2,025,000 points. That's 50 players. This event is built for active alliances. We've talked about this in the past. If you are not in an alliance with 50 active players, you are hurting yourself. We've talked about this a gazillion times. Now, some of you are going to say, well, it's just too expensive. I can't hit that many hostiles. Well, you don't need to. Here's your trick. Here's your secret, guys. When you're done with your solo milestone, folks, listen, here's your hint. When you're done with the solo milestone, go to a level 1 system and grind to your heart's content. There is no level requirement on the Alliance milestone, folks. None. So once you're done with your solo milestone, because that is the one that requires you to have a certain level of hostile. And by the way, someone's going to say, well, that ties into the Alliance leaderboard. Yes, it does. If you're an alliance that's pushing for an Alliance leaderboard position, then don't kill level 1s. Okay? But if you're going to write off the Alliance leaderboard event, fine. Go kill level 1s. Go kill level 1s. All right, because you're still going to get your 50 points, and you can kill them for an infinite amount of time, and it costs you nothing to repair. Zero, nothing. Now, again, if you're an alliance that is chasing an alliance leaderboard, let's go back up one slide. Go back up one slide, and let's take a look. What do the alliances get? How easy would it be to place? You may not want to hit level 1 mobs because the top 50 alliances are getting paid. The top 50 alliances. Listen, for most servers, that's every one of you. For most servers, that is 100% of players. The top 50 alliances are going to get Tritanium rewards. Now, if you're going to chase this leaderboard, then yes, don't kill the level 1s because these will pay you based on points, okay? These will pay you based on the size of what you're killing. All right. By the way, there's also a spend materials component to this. But I'm okay with this mechanic. I am okay with this type of pay-to-play mechanic. CoW, to me, is perfect. CoW could not be modified in any other way to make it any more fair for the grinders versus the spenders. You guys hear what I'm saying? This event is balanced in such a perfect way. Perfect way. That there is no real benefit for a spender as compared to a grinder in this event. Let's talk about the payouts, because again, there is not an event in this game that, in my opinion, is more perfect. Let's talk about the payout. If your alliance finishes, then you will get 32,000 alliance trophies. 32,000 alliance trophies. You go down to your alliance store and you're going to see a bunch of stuff. You can buy crystal, materials, steel, whatever. Yeah, by the way, the milestones from the solo event are paying out great steel. Did we mention the rewards? You get 32,000 alliance trophies and they're redeemable for a bunch of uncommon materials. So, you know, every time that this event comes around, somebody says, well, my alliance struggles. Then you have to look at it. You need approximately 50 actives. You have to have it. That makes a healthy alliance in the eyes of Scopely. In the eyes of the event design team, you need 50. All right? Guys, there's more rewards. We're not even done. There's more rewards. But wait, there's more! Don't forget to spend your gold trophies as well. You're getting the alliance trophies that you can spend in the alliance store, but up in the recruiting tab, okay? In the recruiting tab, you've got these. TC says spend all of your gold trophies on recruit officers. The officers last forever. Here's that is certainly an opinion. Officers do last forever. That is very true. All right. But again, I would argue it depends on what you need. Inside that utility pack are independent credits. What is the officer that I am just literally waiting on at this point? All right. I need 25,000 independent credits. Thank you, Hudson Khan. I need 25,000 independent credits. So I buy the utility pack. What's great about this event, and Chick is right, what's wonderful about this event is that you have a choice. Guys, this is literally like having a second event store. All right, not quite as big as the Outlaw event store, but you get to choose your uncommon rewards. You get to choose if you want directives. You get to choose if you want speed ups. You get to choose if you want officers versus independent credits versus reload tokens versus Armada directives. You get to choose. The mechanics of Crucible of War is about as good as we currently have in the game. It encourages teamwork. It encourages you motivating your alliance. It encourages a strong alliance. It encourages you to be in a strong alliance. It doesn't require a great deal extra from you because most people completing their dailies are going to satisfy the Crucible milestones. Guys, this event, one would argue, is free. We're not doing anything more than our dailies. And for those of you saying that you can't get it done, then you're not in an alliance that you belong in. If you're doing your part, if you're pulling your weight, if you are killing 50 hostiles in at least a Sally, and you are getting your 400 trophies every single day, and your alliance does not hit, then you belong in a better alliance because your alliance is not serving you. Period. Plain and simple. Because you are doing your part. CoW is amazing. It is truly the best. I wouldn't used to have said this. I used to say that Separatist was the one that I looked forward to the most. CoW is probably it for me now. CoW is the one because of its wide array. By the way, it's not a month long. It's 72 hours, just enough to be interesting, engaging, and a little bit different for 3 days. And 3 days gets us a ton of payout. What do you think, community? Leave your comments below. Please like the video. Subscribe to the channel for more content coming up in the near future. We've got lots of stuff coming here on the YouTube channel. My name is UltimatDjz, and I thank you for watching this video of Talking Trek's video series. Be sure to comment below, and I will see you next time.